The Indian Navy will soon get its latest stealth frigate for the defense of the Indian Ocean region against hostile neighbours. Now we'll tell you all you need to know about INS Tamal. India has also got Russia's full support amidst ongoing border tensions to hunt down the masterminds behind the attack in Kashmir. This even as China tries to shield the failed state of South Asia. Russian President Vladimir Putin recently reached out to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, extending full support to India in the fight against terror. The call comes at a critical diplomatic juncture, just a day after Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov floated the idea of mediating between India and Pakistan if both the nations are open to it. But Putin's conversation with Prime Minister Modi made Russia's position crystal clear. When it comes to terror, there can be no ambiguity nor any compromise. MEA spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal revealed the details of President Putin's call with Prime Minister Modi, stating, quote, "He, or Putin, conveyed deepest condolences on the loss of innocent lives and expressed full support to India in the fight against terror. He emphasized that the perpetrators of the heinous attack and their supporters must be brought to justice," unquote. This high-level assurance from Moscow underlines a decisive message that Russia stands with India in its hour of grief and in its global battle against state-sponsored terror. Nothing can make it clearer than President Vladimir Putin's upcoming visit to India later this year. As per the Kremlin statement, the Indian leader confirmed his invitation to the Russian president to visit India for an annual bilateral summit. The invitation was gratefully accepted, unquote. With the commissioning of INS Tamal, a cutting-edge stealth frigate designed and constructed in Russia is ready to refine the Indian Navy's maritime firepower. INS Tamal is set to be delivered under the Indo-Russian 2016 agreement. It is the second of 4 enhanced Krivac 3 or Talwar class frigates, and its commissioning has been set for late May or early June this year in Kaliningrad. Soon after, it will sail to Indian waters, joining its sister ship INS Tamal, which was inducted in December 2024 and is already operating from the Karwar naval base on the western coast. INS Tamal isn't just another addition to the Indian naval fleet. It's a major strive towards strengthening India's position as a dominant maritime force in the Indian Ocean region. Built for blue water operations, Tamal is a 3,900-ton stealth multi-role frigate designed to operate in sophisticated warfare environments across air, surface, subsurface, and electronic domains. Equipped with signature reduction capabilities in radar, infrared, as well as acoustic spectrums, the ship is designed to survive and function in the most hostile battlefields of the future. Fundamentally, INS Tamal is a behemoth of combined firepower and contemporary warfighting systems. The primary strike power of the ship is provided by the feared BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, a collaborative India-Russia product that can destroy enemy ships as well as land-based targets at scorching speeds of Mach 3 and range nearing 300 kilometers, providing India with a clear offensive advantage. For air defense, the ship features vertically launched, short-range, still surface-to-air missiles with a range of 15 to 30 kilometers, which can neutralize incoming threats like enemy aircraft and anti-ship missiles, providing a vital protective cover or shield. The vessel also has a 76 mm super rapid gun mount that can engage air, surface and land targets, and has advanced anti-submarine warfare or ASW features such as indigenous triple torpedo launchers for 324 mm torpedoes and anti-submarine rocket launchers. This is supported by its capability to operate multi-role helicopters such as the Kamov-28 and Kamov-31, which extend the ship's anti-submarine warfare and airborne early warning capabilities well beyond its line of sight. Tamal's offensive and defensive architecture is backed by a suite of advanced sensors, electronic warfare equipment and automation, enabling it to respond quickly and accurately in high-threat environments. Whether it's tracking submarines, intercepting aerial targets, or engaging enemy warships, INS Tamal is designed to act as a frontline warship capable of independent or fleet-based operations. The timing of the induction of Tamal is also very strategic. with maritime tensions increasing in the Arabian Sea, particularly after recent events involving Pakistan and growing Chinese presence in the Indian Ocean region. New Delhi is hastening its process to strengthen its naval readiness. INS Tamal lends credible deterrence to these waters, providing the Indian Navy an advantage in defensive as well as offensive maritime postures. This frigate also represents India's changing defense relationship with Russia. Two frigates, INS Tushil and INS Tamal, were to be constructed in Russia under the 2016 agreement, while the last two, INS Triput and INS Tabasya, are being manufactured at the Goa Shipyard Limited in India on a transfer of technology basis. The agreement represents a strategic equilibrium, getting advanced Russian shipbuilding technology and developing indigenous defense manufacturing capabilities at the same time. Actually, INS Tamal will be among the last large warships India ever imports, as all subsequent platforms will be constructed indigenously. The Indian Navy's gradual trend towards self-dependence in construction of advanced warships is supported by similar progress in indigenous development of underwater multi-influence ground mines as well as advanced seabed warfare capabilities. With the induction of high-profile ships like INS Tamal, the efforts demonstrate clearly India's determination not only to safeguard its sea frontier, but also protect strategic influence significantly beyond it. In the larger perspective, INS Tamal is the new image of Indian naval strength: stealthy, agile, deadly, and technologically sophisticated. Its induction will equip India with the capability to project power further across the Indo-Pacific, dissuade opponents, and quickly counter threats from conventional naval engagements to asymmetric threats such as submarine infiltration or terror intrusions through the sea route. No less critical is the platform's ability to serve as a command node in a networked naval force. With its advanced communication and battle management systems, INS Tamal is able to function in tandem with other Indian and allied foreign naval vessels, an important capability in an age of maritime, multilateral cooperation and coalition operations. Strategically, INS Tamal supports Indian Navy's doctrine of sea control and power projection, which is essential for securing maritime trade routes, countering natural disasters, and protecting India's leadership in the Indian Ocean region. With India extending its naval presence with new destroyers, aircraft carriers, and unmanned platforms, Tamal will be a catalyst to bridge key gaps in mid-sized, high-end surface combatants. INS Tamal is not merely a stealth frigate, it's a floating embodiment of India's aspirations as a maritime power, a symbol of increasing Indo-Russian defense cooperation, and a bold declaration of intent in a region where sea lanes are as contested as land borders. As it joins the fleet in a matter of weeks, it not only adds to India's warfighting readiness but also comes as a formidable reminder that India is ready, India is capable and committed to the defense of its maritime sovereignty. Have your say. Has Russia proven itself as an all-weather ally of India? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.